Suppose you start to write a story and your opening sentence describes a sunrise. To select the words of that sentence alone, you must have absorbed a great deal of knowledge, which has become so automatic that your conscious mind need not pause on it. Language is a tool which you had to learn. You did not know it at birth. When you first learned that a certain object is a table, the word table did not come to your mind automatically. You repeated it many times to get used to it. If you now attempt to learn a foreign language, the English word still leaps into your mind. It takes many repetitions before the foreign word occurs, without your being conscious of groping for it. Before you sit down to write, your language has to be so automatic that you are not conscious of groping for words or forming them into a sentence. Otherwise, you give yourself an impossible handicap. In your description of a sunrise, you want to convey a certain mood. The sunrise, let us say, is an ominous one. That requires different words than a description of a bright, cheerful sunrise would. Consider how much knowledge goes into your ability to differentiate between the two intentions. What is ominous? What is cheerful? What kind of concepts, words, metaphors will convey each? All that was at one time conscious knowledge. Yet if you had consciously to select your words, including all the elements needed to establish a certain mood, if you had to go through the whole dictionary to decide which word to start with, and the same for the next word, and if you then had to go through all the possibilities of conveying the mood, your whole lifetime would not be enough to compose that one description. What then do you do when you write a good description, fitting your purposes within a reasonable amount of time according to your skill? You call on stored knowledge, which has become automatic. Your conscious mind is a very limited screen of vision. At any one moment, it can hold only so much. For instance, if you are now concentrating on my words, then you are not thinking about your values, family, or past experiences. Yet the knowledge of these is stored in your mind somewhere. That which you do not hold in your conscious mind at any one moment is in your subconscious. Why can a baby not understand this discussion? He does not have the necessary stored knowledge. The full understanding of any object of consciousness depends on what is already known and stored in the subconscious. What is colloquially called inspiration, namely that you write without full knowledge of why you write as you do, yet it comes out well, is actually the subconscious summing up of the premises and intentions you have set yourself. All writers have to rely on inspiration, but you have to know where it comes from, why it happens, and how to make it happen to you. All writers rely on their subconscious, but you have to know how to work with your own subconscious.